Okay, this video is going to show the dimensioning warm-up that we did on 1129 or 1130. This is going to walk you through the whole process that we did in class, and hopefully this will clear up some stuff. The first thing you want to do is open your dimension warm-up on Canvas, and you're going to download this IPT part. It should take it down to the bottom of your screen. Sorry, it's off of my screen here. It should take it right here, which will also be in your downloads folder. So if you go to documents and find your downloads folder, it should be right at the top here. I'm going to open a new window. I press Control N, and I'm going to go to my home directory, my Project Lead the Way folder, and then I'm going to find my Inventor Demos folder. I'm going to go ahead and drag that part over to Inventor Demos, and then I'm going to then open Inventor, and I'll have my Inventor Demos project activated. You just do that by clicking the check mark in the box. So I'm going to activate that one, go to open, and it should be in here, Inventor warm-up dimension right here. So I'm going to click open. And the assignment says to make an IDW of this part, but we have to do a couple things in the IPT first. So let's let my computer do its thing. Alright, in the Puzzle Cube project, a lot of people messed up their front views. So we're going to select our front view first, and we need to remember those 3 rules for a front view. No hidden lines, the most information, the longest dimension. So if I'm looking at this, I think that this face is the best front view because it's the longest dimension. I can see everything. There's no hidden lines on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Look At tool, which is right here, and I'm going to click any one of those faces that's in the front view. And then it'll move it so it's facing straight at me. I would like for it to lay flat, so I'm going to rotate it so it's laying flat. And then I'll go up to my view cube, right click on this, set current view as front, and then I'm going to click in the top right. So I have my top front right view. Remember, that's the way that we want to show isometrics, is top front right. I'll right click on that, set current view as home to fix distance, and then save this. And now I'm ready for my IDW. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave this open. I'm going to go up here to New, and I'm going to choose any IDW. If you want to use your template, that's okay. Let's use a drawing size C for this one, like we did for the Puzzle Cube. So I know that this one's a C, so I'm just going to open my template. Once it opens, I'm going to check right here that it is a C. If I want to add my name, I can go up here to text, and I'll just put Mr. Devlin, and I can change the font here to 0.5. Okay, now I'm going to place my view in. So I'm going to go to Place Views, select Base, and I'm going to use 2 scale just because it fits better with these size shapes on a size C document. Now, once I click and place my front view, okay, it's going to let me place my other views. So I'm going to go ahead and put my top view in, my side view, and my isometric, and then click OK. Now, all these are wireframe, so we always want our isometric shaded. So double click on this, make it shaded. It doesn't look like anything, but once I click OK, it's shaded. And then also make sure that these have your hidden lines shown. You can toggle that on and off. So this has hidden lines removed, so I'm going to make sure it shows hidden lines and then click OK. And I do have some hidden lines there because I want to be able to see that. Now I'm going to dimension, and I think a lot of people made this a lot harder than it is. So the first dimensioning thing, I want to do my overall dimensions. So me personally, I like to have my width in the front view, my depth in the top view, and my height in the side view if I can. So I'm going to go ahead and put my width in. I'm going to give it some room. Just click OK. And then I'm going to do my depth here. and then my height. Now I purposely chose a pretty complicated part in the way the puzzle cube goes because there's more dimensions. So when I look at my width first, I see that there's 1, 2 different separations in here. That means I'm going to have 2 dimensions, or I know that if I go all the way across the part, I have 1, 2, 3 things that need dimensions. I already have my overall, so I need at least 2 more. So I'm going to show this dimension, and then I'm going to show this dimension. There's a bunch of different ways you could do this. This one totally takes care of it. Sometimes because this is a feature, I would want to dimension this one and then leave this one, or I could even move this one up if I wanted to. But now I know that I can find this line with that dimension, and I can find this line, and I know the overall width. So this part is fully dimensioned. Now if I go up to my top view, there's only 1 line. So that's 1 dimension, 2 dimensions. I already have 1. So I'm going to need 1 more dimension. So I just need to show how far this is. So I'm going to put 1 dimension there. And then for my height, same thing. There's 1 line in the middle. So I need to show 1 more dimension. Alright, now this part is fully dimensioned. I'm inside the adjacent views. I follow all my guidelines. Now I could change this around. I think if I was doing this for someone, I might show this dimension there because it's on the feature. I can't tell what this is. But other than that, I feel like this is pretty good. I might also, I could put the dimension on here, and because that's the same thing, that's the feature. But all my guidelines are followed here, and this looks pretty good. Alright, that's it for this video.